So here I am outside of Kmart, and this is an abandoned Kmart. This building has been abandoned for 5 years, over 5 years now, and this was actually the first video that I was gonna post on my channel, but then it was rainy and I did the video previously to this video. So this is the second video I'm posting on my channel, and we're having the same issue why I abandoned this video and went to a different spot the first time, and it's the rain. But I'm here and I'm gonna try to make it work. I don't know. I really don't know how this is gonna unfold, but I do know that yesterday it was not supposed to rain tonight. This morning it was only gonna maybe rain like between a 1 hour window, and now it looks like there is a 20% to 40% chance of rain like the whole entire night up into the morning, starting, I don't know, around 10, 12 p.m. So if I'm gonna make this happen, basically, I have to find a place with an overhang, or I'm gonna get wet. I need to get a tarp. I have one tarp, but it's kind of big and it's like bright colored and it has creatures on it. Not squid, octopus, no, jellyfish. It's covered in blue jellyfish. So yeah, I don't want to be so vibrant. I want to be incognito, so that's not going to work. But hopefully we'll find something, or else we might have a rude awakening and get really freaking soaking wet. So we're really just gonna have to see how this unfolds. But if you like stealth camping adventures, if you like camping adventures, if you like adventures of all different types in general, I'm gonna be posting a new video every Friday. So if you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe. And I might wait till it's a little darker to really go hunting for a spot. I don't know. I have this backpack, and I don't really want people to know I'm here. I decided to just go for it. So it is not dark yet, obviously. And this could be a really bad idea. I could be giving myself away, but it kind of feels like no one's paying attention to me. No one really cares what I'm up to. So hopefully I have that going in our favor. Right now, I'm entering underneath the Kmart, and so this is one place that there's an overhang. So rain won't get me. The huge problem with this spot is that it's totally in the open. And let's say that there is patrol cars at night, or a security guard, or police or something, and they see me trying to stay the night here, that might be a problem. So I hope I can find somewhere else with an overhang, or I don't know what's gonna happen. But as you can see here, we're in front of the Kmart, what used to be the Kmart. Here's a window that you can't see through with a bunch of graffiti. And then this obviously has a nice overhang, which if nothing else, I could always hang out here underneath this overhang and just sit up and stay dry. There is this red car that keeps driving around, and at first I'm like, are they looking at me? But I really don't think they care what I'm doing at all. And then here we're this is the main front entrance. As you can see, it is boarded up, and it looks like the spiders have taken over. It's totally chained up, so definitely no getting inside. I think I'm gonna head around the back, and I'm kind of crossing my fingers. Look, they even still have the teller booths up. Don't think there's any money in there. There's no cash registers, but you see the stations. See, this overhang is super long and nice. I don't know how lit up this is at night. That's another thing. And then here's another window, but you can't see in it. Totally boarded up. So now I just turned the corner, and here's another little offshoot of the same building. Definitely no overhangs here. And it's interesting because there's lights on, but I don't think there's anyone in there. I don't know why the lights are on. Maybe someone found a secret place and they are in there. Power box. This is boarded up and locked. Don't see anyone in there. Here is a locked, fenced-off area. I'd be tempted to go in there if there was an overhang, but I can see that there is not. And then, all right, it's a little bit interesting because I'm seeing these cars over there, which, are those police cars? That's not what we want to see. It's private patrol. So hopefully we're okay, because I have found where we could be for the night, but it's quite open as well. And I really don't want anyone to see me. So I'm gonna go down in this divot and sit, I think, and assess what the heck to do, because this is our only option. But this is kind of nice, look. That's awesome. There's a seat for me right here. It's not looking very good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel very vulnerable and very open. There is this nice little divot, so I'm a little bit protected, but anyone driving that way could see me. Any police car or security person could see me. There's a truck that just stopped there. The truck driver got out. He could see me. And I don't know if those lights go on at night, because this is basically where I'm gonna have to sleep, out in the open. I either take my chances here or even worse, in the front. So our options are very limited if we're gonna stay at this Kmart. I'm just hoping the sun sets soon. It is a little after 6:30, and I think the sun sets at 6:50, or it's a little before 6:30, and I think the sun sets at 6:50. So my plan is at the moment to just chill, wait it out, and hope that nobody sees me when it's light out. And the thing is too, is right there, there's these windows. And so if anyone looks out those windows, they'll see me right here. So I'm super open. But you know, nobody's in, like, it could be fine. Maybe no one will see me. So I have this tea here. It's actually more for the morning because it is a white tea, which is kind of like a green tea, but a little bit different. It's actually supposed to be out of the like teas, white tea is supposed to be the best for like your skin and anti-aging, apparently. So you know, we love those things. I like drinking the white tea. Oh my gosh. I was just looking at a police car, but they probably didn't see me. They're probably not looking over here looking at me, but you never know. So that's why I just want to wait it out, see if anyone comes and sees me or bothers me, and just let it get dark. I may have made a mistake coming here when it's still light out with lots of potential to get spotted. But there could be really bright lights on that come out on at night. So I'm just gonna chill here for a minute and I'll get back at you as it gets a little bit darker. The mosquitoes have found me, so I don't have any mosquito repellent, so I'm getting attacked. Oh God. I looked at the rain forecast again and it looks like There's a 20% chance at 12 a.m. and then a break, and then a 30% chance at 2 and 3 a.m. and then a break, and then a 20% chance at 5 a.m. Wow! Look at that. That is beautiful. Sunset time. It's amazing. All right, what is behind here? It's noisy back here, but interesting. I left my bag over there, so I don't want to be gone for too long, but oh, there's a little bit more to see. No overhang here, but something is going on. It's making lots of noise. Wow, the door handle broke off. Huh, there's a U-Haul. This is interesting. This is a loading dock to the trucks, but no overhang or anything, so let's go back over here. People have seen me, so that's not great. I'm pretty sure people saw me, but it doesn't really matter because I don't have my backpack on, so I don't really look like I'm doing anything. Maybe a little suspicious, me just walking around back here. What you doing? But I don't think anybody really cares. And nobody that saw me sees me now because they're out of eyesight. So let's just get back down here. And it's pretty cool that there was this crate here because it's a great seat, as well as I can use it when I make food later. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I'm just gonna set up my spot here, and then around midnight, like when it's about to rain potentially, maybe the forecast will change again, then I'll go up there where I'm just super exposed. Like anyone could see me. Down here, at least I'm a little bit lowered, so it feels much more incognito. Look at this. See what I mean about the mosquitoes? They're freaking going to town on me. I think I'm gonna set up just my sleeping stuff, and tonight I'm using my cot, so that'll be nice. It'll keep me elevated. Believe it or not, in the summer months there are cockroaches around. I don't think I'll have to worry about them in the winter, but definitely walking around in these parts you see cockroaches scurrying on the ground, so it'll be nice to be a little bit elevated. Now I think I'll just set up my cot here. This is like kind of the base of where we're at. And then I also, this is my little sit pad, but I also have my quilt, which I used for the first time in my last video, and it was awesome. So hopefully it will be just as awesome tonight. And I love that it's black, so like it's more incognito. Eventually I want to get like an even more lightweight cot that's even smaller, and I want it to be black for sure. I hear someone. I hear someone. Right now I'm just laying on my cot and I'm looking up at the sky, and there's some cool clouds, and I see a star, and the moon's coming up over there. But so far we're super in luck because these big lights that look like they could be bright as heck have not come on. There is a light that's shining through. There's like a big pull-up door, and there's a light on the inside, but it doesn't appear that there's gonna be lights on back here. I mean, we'll see as it gets darker, but we're almost a half hour after sunset and we're good so far, but we'll see. So right there, those are the windows that I was talking about earlier, about the person, like if there's people in there, they could see me. But now that it's dark, it feels better. But there's the moon. How awesome. It's a little after 8 p.m. right now, and I'm feeling pretty hungry, so I'm on a mission to find somewhere to eat, to find somewhere to cook food. I want to leave my spot just because that's better. Just because I don't want to draw attention there with a light and food smells and stuff, because that's where I want to stay. So I'm in this other place that I kind of showed you earlier, and it's super open. Anyone going by there will be able to see me, but it's a little protected, so I think this is the spot. I left my cot and my quilt and my thermos back there, so hopefully it'll all still be there when I get back there. But this cup is super cool because it measures out. There's a little measuring cup on the inside, and it comes in different colors, but I chose this one because it reminds me of a bumblebee. So first thing for our food, I heard someone is I just need to boil this water, and I'm gonna make some bean flakes. Have you ever had dehydrated bean flakes? I only just had them recently. For the first time I got them. I'm hearing someone, but so far I haven't seen them. To take backpacking, and I didn't end up going backpacking with them yet, but I started eating them and they were so good. I ate like a couple packs of them, and then I bought more and I'm eating them again. But they're great for this type of adventure, but they're just super tasty and really easy. Super duper easy to make. Basically, you just boil water and then mix them in, and they're super good. They're already salted, so they have flavor. And then I have some Tillamook Swiss cheese. It's almost boiling. And then all it has to do is basically sit in the hot water for 5 minutes, and then you're good to go. And then while I'm gonna cook up these, it's a mix of different sweet peppers and some onion. Alright, so this is boiling. Oh man, too much water. I'm gonna take some out, or it'll just be much more soupy than I want. Alright, and then while that's sitting for 5 minutes, rest. By the way, I love this little thing. It's a little titanium pot that I got for backpacking, which I haven't used backpacking yet, but I love it so much that I've just been using it. at home. Not anywhere besides at home. And now, obviously, here. This is so scary because I don't want anyone to see me, which anyone walking by can see. Okay, and then what I like to do, which by the way is my last piece of Swiss cheese, and then I'll be moving on to another one. If you saw my last video, you know I got a lot of different Tillamook's because they were on a super sale. But after like 2.5, 3 minutes, what I like to do is tear up the cheese. If it's one that needs tearing. And then I mix the beans around so that they all get cooked enough. Evenly in the hot water, and then I'll put the cheese on. And then I put the lid on so it gets melted and the beans continue to cook in there, which I think I took off a little bit too much water, but I'd rather have them like more hard than, I don't want a soup. And then I just mixed in the peppers and onion and cheese. So you have like this super tasty, cheesy bean dish with peppers and onion. You can put basically anything you want in here, but super tasty, easy meal. Feeling so fortunate. I was able to do all that without anyone spotting me. But let's not push our luck. Definitely better to sit in the dark than with this glaring light. Oh my god. I've got my food and I'm headed to the other spot. I feel like that car definitely could have seen me and could definitely see me now with this blaring light, so yeah, I'm currently just laying low, laying on my cot. When I was sitting up there at the top of this driveway that I'm in, I was sitting on that crate just finishing my dinner, and I saw that private security car that I saw earlier when I was like first coming in here, or coming back here. I saw it like leave, so I'm like, I wonder where they patrol. So I'm just in my little nook trying to stay incognito. It's a little after 9 p.m. and when I was over there cooking and stuff, I noticed some really interesting looking dumpsters. So I'm thinking in a little bit, after I feel like it's more safe, I'm gonna go check them out, see if there's anything interesting inside the dumpsters. Maybe go dumpster diving. We'll see. So far, all I'm seeing in the dumpsters is cardboard boxes and trash. This one's locked. Maybe that's where they put all the good stuff. Darn them. They lock up the one with all the good stuff. There's still a couple more. Let's see. Trash. Maybe this one will be more promising. I don't know. I have a feeling they put all the good stuff in the one they locked it in. Definitely not going in there. Just smelly garbage. There's 3 more. That looks like trash. Alright, I'm skimping out on the last couple dumpsters just because I saw someone in their car with the light on and basically right next to the dumpsters, so it's okay. Going on what we've seen already, it's probably just cardboard and and trash. Look at all that cardboard. If I need cardboard, I know where to come. It's a little after 10 p.m. Feeling a little bit like I could lay down and maybe I'm like sleepy. Could I fall asleep? I actually looked at the forecast again, and now it's not supposed to rain until 3 p.m. Or no, I'm sorry, 3 a.m. So I guess 12 a.m. got pushed back, and maybe it won't even rain till 5 a.m. I don't know, but the thing is if I go to sleep and I'm outside, not under that thing, then I could get rained on. So regardless, I think once I'm wanting to lay down, I should just move my cot so I don't fall asleep and then get rained on. All right, so I'm back at my cot, and I do think I'm gonna move it up there. I'm a little bit hesitant because I am so much more exposed up there. Here, the way it is, no one's gonna see me. There's no one passing by here. Up there, I'm so much more exposed. People can see me from over there. Should a car happen to drive by, I'm right there. There's a lot more light on that platform, so it's just a much more risky spot. But I just want to lay down, maybe read, and, you know, fall asleep. And I can't do that here unless I want to get rained on. And I don't. Not at night when I'm sleeping. So I guess I'm just gonna move it. I think it'll be okay. It'll be fine. I moved spots, so this is where I am now. It's way more exposed. It's way more lit up from those lights over there. You can't really tell, but it is, trust me. It's a lot more lit up, and I'm just super out in the open. Whereas when I was down there, super protected, no one would have seen me, but here we are, and I'm gonna lay down. I'm laying down, got my quilt, I'm on my cot, I've got my jacket, which is gonna be my pillow here, I got my Kindle, and I'm gonna read. And then I'm gonna go to bed. And if anything eventful happens, you will be the first to know. I might just sleep until morning. I might wake up when it rains. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But for now, the plan is to just read and go to bed, and I'll see you in the morning unless something happens. Good night. Good morning, everybody. It's currently still dark out, but it is 6 a.m. It's 6 a.m. It's dark out still, but I've honestly been awake since 4, and I had a very restless night's sleep. It could have something to do with all those bright lights. Oh my goodness. But I think I want to pack up. This is like an area where stuff happens, and it's already 6, so even though it's still dark, I just want to pack up, get out of here. I've been awake for a while now, so I'm pretty ready to go. But the cool thing is that nobody bothered us, nobody saw us. It was very chill. I was super warm in my 25-degree quilt, except for underneath a little bit. So I think the next time I use this setup, I'm gonna bring my little thin foam mat that I used in the last video and put it down, and hopefully it'll be a nice layer of insulation, and hopefully it'll be enough. Won't need more than that, but I'm going to pack it up. I think I might just leave my cot out of my bag or I have to take all my stuff out to put it up on the side. This way I can just stuff is in here right now. Wow, that was easy. All right, so I'm just gonna pack this up and I'll be with you in a minute. Bye-bye, little crate, you serve me well. I use this as a seat, I use this as a table to cook my food on, and then this is all like my pots and dishes and just all my food stuff. I just put that there at night and no bugs were able to get it. I mean, they could if they crawled up, but it was a deterrent. So yeah, thank you. All right, so now what I think I'm gonna do is just go around to the front and look at the sights, see what's going on, maybe watch the sky brighten a little bit, and drink some of my tea. It should be really nice, warm, white tea to have on this lovely morning after a very successful stealth camp. Wow, so I'm coming up on the front of Kmart, and this is the other overhang that I was like, well, maybe I could sleep under here if nothing else. Thank the heavens there was that place in the back. Look how lit up this is. Trying to stealth camp here would have just been absolutely insane. So we're super fortunate that the back area wasn't lit up at all. I would say it really worked out. But it's kind of nice that it's lit up right now because we can just chill here and drink some tea. Look, it's totally lit up in here. It's a little weird. It's like just completely lit up. All right. Well, it's warm. Yes. All right, well, there's a dog barking, but cheers to a fun stealth camp night, a very successful one. I'd say no hiccups, but you're kind of not gonna believe this though. It did not rain. Not even once, not even at all, not even a sprinkle. As far as I know, potentially there could have been some sprinkling going on. Maybe I was asleep. I'm a pretty light sleeper though. If it rained, especially with that tin roof that we were sleeping under, I would have heard it for sure. So all of that, the whole experience was really tailored to the fact that it was supposed to rain. I don't know what the heck happened, but the forecast people, come on, man, that is ridiculous. It's so cool out right now though. There's no one here, but there's a bus right over there. There's some cars, there's a dog, but like it's still dark and very chill. I think soon when the daylight savings happens, right now it'll be like bright out. It's past 6, you guys. Probably like 6:15 at this point. The sun's supposed to come up at 7. 6:30 we'll enter the twilight. So anyways, I'm just gonna enjoy this tea right here for a while. I'm not in a rush, and the sky is starting to look really beautiful over there. Even though it's like still dark, I like see the clouds, so I think it's shifting. I don't see any stars anymore. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next Friday. Wow, you guys, so it's a good thing that I left my spot when I did, because this car came up to me and it was this interesting car. It looked like a mini little street sweeper, and then it had some garbage cans attached to the back. He pulled right up to me and he was like, "Hey, are you all right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm okay." And he was like, "It's really not a good idea to hang out here. It's not like a safe area." And I was like, "Really?" I was like, "Oh, wow, what happens?" Or like, "What happens here?" And he was like, "You name it, I've seen it." And I was like, "Oh, well, it seems all right now." And he was like, "Yeah, it is. Just be aware of your surroundings." And I was like, "All right." And then he drove around the parking lot here. And then he went around like he was gonna go around back, like around back where I was sleeping around back. So I'm just glad I got up and skedaddled when I did. But I've just been watching the sky brighten. This is the last of my tea, and it has been so enjoyable. All these clouds and everything has just made it quite the spectacular sight. So anyways, I just wanted to pop back on here and tell you what just happened. And yeah, I'll see you next Friday.